Hi, it's Animal Fix here, and I'm actually at the aquarium right now. It's Kirsty here, and I'm actually at the aquarium. It's oh my gosh. Now I think this is gonna be a vlog. Yeah, that looks like a brain. But yeah, I'm at the aquarium today, and there's actually gonna be a show, and I don't know how long, but there is gonna be a show soon. There's gonna be a show about in 5-10 minutes. I don't know. So let me do things. Unicorn fish! Unicorn fish! Okay, I got bored and started watching this video. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I just got really bored and I started watching this video. People are probably looking at me. Fishies in the sea. Oh. So while I'm okay, it's very loud in here. While I'm waiting for the show to start, I'm gonna actually look at the sea dragons. I don't know. I think I saw one a little. Yeah, there's one right there. If you see it, it's right there. There's also one right there. One right there too. It's moving. Yeah, the show's about to start in 5 minutes. So whoa. Doing something with those flippers. The show's about to start in 5 minutes, so looks like all the fish gathered in one spot. I think the show's about to start in 2 minutes, so yeah, fish. That face, I love that face there. This guy's doing it all alone with his little piece of fruit. Or whatever that is, I don't know what that is. Here is the show. The show's starting.
You're welcome to sit or stand. Just make sure not blocking the view of anybody sitting behind you. And if you choose to sit or stand on the floor, that's more than okay. The only thing I ask is everybody scoot back about 3 feet. That way I can walk back and forth on the glass to point out the atmosphere here in the show. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, the show has started.
You're more than welcome to take pictures and video you may like during the show. I'd help them out using a camera or phone with a flash on it. Instead of pointing your camera directly at the acrylic, try something at an outside angle. That way the light from the flash won't bounce. Try to acrylic with your camera lens, give a really nasty glare in the picture that keeps you considering. My name is Devin with the Divers and Animal Cabinet here at Ripley's Aquarium, and we'll be joined in the water momentarily by another of our divers named John. He is upstairs right now getting the last of us here together and doing all the safety checks before he enters the water. And once he does enter the water, we'll go ahead and get started.
Okay. So the show is about to start in any minute. Any minute it would start. I'll just look to see when it gets there.
It's a favorite among the fish of this tank.
It has started now.
A really tiny form of shrimp. The fish will go absolutely crazy for it, as you'll see in a minute. This is our coral reef tank. It's the 3rd largest tank we have here at Ripley's, right under our Shark Lagoon and Stingray Bay tanks. In this tank alone, you find over 1,000 individual fish representing around 100 different species. So,
they're like swarming him.
I'll be able to tell you about each and every fish you see swimming around here, but I'll tell you about some of the main fish families and tell you guys a little bit about coral. So I'm not sure how many of you might be fans of the Disney film Finding Nemo. If you are, you might notice some fish in here that kind of look like the character Dory from that movie. The blue ones with the kind of yellow triangles towards their tails. Those are called regal blue tangs or regal blue surgeonfish. And as the name suggests, they belong to the surgeonfish family, one of the largest families of fish we have in this tank. They make for around 1/3 of all the different fish species in this tank. And certain fish come in all different sizes, shapes, and colors. So you have ones kind of like Dory, just to show you how different they can be. Towards the center of the tank, you'll see two kind of longer fish with a unicorn-like horns coming out of their heads. Those are appropriately enough called a unicorn tank, or unicorn surgeon fish. And while they do come in all different sizes, shapes, and colors, the one thing that separates the surgeon fish from any other type of fish would be if you look towards the base of their tail on either side of the body, you'll see 1 to 2 bone chips, or bone spurs as they're also called. And those are used for self-defense. If the fish feels threatened, they can swing its tail back and forth at a potential predator. And instead of those bone spurs are about as sharp as the surgeon's scalpel. That's where they get that name, surgeon fish. And there's another fish in here that we have to be a little careful with when we're diving and swimming around. That'll be our fox-faced rabbit fish. Those are the yellow ones with zebra striped heads and the yellow bodies, and they usually have either a circular or heart-shaped black spot towards the base of their tail. And while these fish can't exactly go up to something and sting it per se, they do have venomous spines on their dorsal fin, if it's with friends. They can stick those up, and if something were to bite down on them or kind of bump up against them the wrong way, they would get dosed that venom. Now, for some of the size of a diver, that's venom would be about like a bee sting. You would probably be okay. But that being said, I don't really know anybody who's a particularly big fan of being stung by bees. So you notice that John is being pretty careful with his hands. He's not in a whole lot of danger. The fish in here are not aggressive or anything. Just as you can see, he's a pretty popular dude at the moment, so we'll just accidentally move his hand a bit too fast, accidentally bump into one of those fish and startle them perhaps. Thankfully for him though, and all the other divers here, most of the fish in here are completely harmless, like the banner fish. Those are all those ones with zebra stripes, and that's a trailing dorsal fin that goes off behind them. And they'll move in large groups of fish called schools in order to protect themselves. And schools act very much the same way that herds do on land. Basically, a predator can't pick out one individual fish from the entire group, so everybody within the school is quite a bit safer. And they are far from being the only fish that will have such a strategy. Another example in this tank below will be our bat fish. Those are the larger, silver-colored, kind of spade-shaped fish with the black vertical stripes, one over the eye and then one over the gill slit. So those fish will move in large groups to make themselves appear bigger. But there's one fish in here that will literally make herself larger, and I'm not seeing her at the moment, but if our pufferfish does stick her head out, I'll be sure to point her out for everybody. And pufferfish have a pretty unique ability to inflate themselves to 4 times their normal size when they feel startled or threatened. Another cool thing about pufferfish and their cousins, the triggerfish, which we also have in here, that you'll recognize, notably our clown trigger by the white polka dots on its stomach, is they have the ability to swim in a straight line forwards or backwards. Most fish can make a U-turn in order to go the opposite direction, but like I said, thanks to those second set of tail fins, they can go forward, backwards, even sideways if they want to. Well, that was a very brief overview of some of the main fish families in this tank. Obviously, there's quite a few in here. I wasn't able to cover each and every one, but there's a fish you want to learn a little bit about. Feel free to stop me after the show. I'll be happy to tell you anything I might know about it. In the meantime, though, let's talk a little bit about coral. Contrary to what many people think, coral is in fact an animal, not a plant. When you look at a coral reef, you're basically looking at almost like a giant apartment complex of these tiny little organisms called coral polyps. And coral polyps are in the cnidarian family, same as jellyfish, and they kind of resemble tiny jellyfish too, but instead of having their bodies fully above them and their tentacles technically underneath, they will attach their bodies to a rock or shipwreck or some kind of large, sturdy surface that's not going to go anywhere. And their tentacles will be out of the water collecting little particles of food. And like their jellyfish cousins, coral polyps do not have a hard bony skeleton like we do, but they do have some structural material inside of them that will be left behind after they pass away. The next generation of coral polyps will grow on that material left behind. So when you keep that process going on for hundreds of thousands of years, you end up with reefs the size of the Great Barrier Reef in Australia that can be seen all the way from outer space. It's a very, very slow process though. Coral grows at a rate of around ½ an inch to 1 square inch per year. So that being said, none of the coral you see here is actually real coral. It's all man-made, just to resemble structures you would see in the wild. It'll take a very, very long time, longer than we've been open to grow a structure of this size. And we wouldn't want to pull a structure this size out of the wild because Coral provides a home for three of our aquatic friends out in the wild, so we wouldn't want to make their lives any worse. Also, it's so fragile if we were to accidentally kick a piece of coral, it would break off, and like I said, it would take a very long time for that to grow back. We do have some living coral here in the aquarium though. We got our Gallery of the Seas exhibit. There's a tiny window with some living coral in it. Highly recommend you check it out. It looks like John is all out of food for the fish. So back to attention, let's give him a big round of applause. That is the end of our show, but before you all go running off, he's going to be in the water for just a little while longer, taking any photographs with you all. Our next dive show will be in the Stingray Bay at 7 o'clock. I'll be out in the water with very hungry stingrays, giving them some of their food for the day. Hope to see you all there. Thank you all so much for coming out to Ripley's Aquarium and Smokies. You all have a great rest of your visit and a great rest of your day.
By the way, it's very loud. If you heard that, he said at 7 o'clock there will be a show where another scuba diver or the same person, he or she comes and feeds the stingrays. I think we're gonna go to that one too. So I might make another video. I might make another video with that one. So bye. This was today. Comment, like, and subscribe.